You're all incredibly welcome for your weekly mystery spread. And in front of you, you'll see 3 very different decks. And think of a number between 1, 2 and 3. See where you're drawn. And if you've chosen number 1, stay tuned for lot number 1. Feel free to like and subscribe. Here are the cards for lot number 1. We have the Sword, make the change. Anything with swords, all about the mind and decisions facing you. Details, so the devil is in the detail. A lot of documents, etc., signs. If you've chosen mystery spread 1 this week, there are decisions facing you. This could be regarding contracts to be signed, papers, documents that need further scrutiny or attention. If you've applied for a permit or planning permission, etc., you may need to reapply. Further scrutiny is needed. The interesting aspect here of the Sword card is about a big decision facing you regarding change. And you can see the figure in the picture here is cutting her hair, which is a major decision. But she looks really certain about her decision. And she's looking in the mirror to make sure she's accurate and to make sure she's cutting exactly what she wants. And so this card is very much about detail, scrutiny, observation. And it is backed up by the more or less same card in a different deck about pay attention to the details. So don't leave anything to chance this week. This week could be really good for you. There could be a massive benefit or surge ahead with regards career or your finances. Yes, you will have to work for them. Nothing's been handed to you here, and it may require a sacrifice at some point, because the nature of this card here is that, you know, she's kind of making a sacrifice, but it's for the greater good. And the fact that she's in her bare feet, she's grounded, she knows what she's doing, she's very focused. So it could be a time constraint, you could be taking on extra work, you could be taking on a college course on top of a job. You get me? But there's something here this week with you that you really may have to dedicate a lot of time for. And this is about saying go for it. The Signs card. Again, your spirit guides, the universe is supporting you this week. And you may see particular signs that pertain to your spirit guides, such as 111. It could be feathers. It could be a dragonfly. It could be something you've asked for. Sometimes if you ask your guides for a sign and you might say, can I see a ladybird? Can you give me a rainbow? You may see a rainbow on an ad. You may see a truck drive by and spray a rainbow in the air. So again, something that would be quite particular here to your journey. Your spirit guides and team are letting you know that you are supported. Hope you have a brilliant week, and feel free to like and subscribe for more videos. And here are the cards for lot 2. The first one we have here is the Villain. You can always rewrite the story. The second one, Into the Unknown. And the third is the Abundance card. Now, what always makes me smile with the Abundance is either the old expression, if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck. And it really depends on our mindset. If we feel we're unlucky or nothing good happens to us, the law of attraction will answer us and give us exactly where our mindset and our energy is. So it's a warning here. Into the Unknown is about a brand new chapter in your life, or that you're facing a situation or scenario or moving into almost a period of learning here with you. You can see the figure in the card. She's blindfolded. She is literally stepping out with her hands in front of her, has no idea where she's going, but she is trusting. And you can see the tiny little bluebird on the wall beside her is almost talking to her. And that bluebird represents your higher self and your spirit team. So this feels right. You don't know why it feels right. You just know. And a lot of claircognizance among you, by the way, would resonate with that. And then this beautiful card is the Villain card. You can always rewrite the story. This is all about shattering an illusion of who you are. It's shattering a narrative and not caring so much about what people think of you. Now, currently we are in the Mercury retrograde shadow period, and so people can start to be getting on your nerves. And this is about not caring what people think. Someone has got under your skin this week or has followed on from the last week, and I feel you may be sick of being everybody's go-to person, the yes person, the person who always volunteers or is volunteered, especially with regards to family, to do something, to be the one that everybody turns to. So this may be about putting your personal boundaries in place and never doing this in your life before. It can be something incredibly simple as remaining silent or saying no or not being the first person to offer. Let me clarify by saying this isn't about you being a horrible person or by you all of a sudden turning a new leaf or, being horrible to everybody around you. These cards are very much about your abundance. They're very much about you manifesting what you want in your life. But a very strong message in this card is about your personal boundaries and how available you are. And if you really wish to focus on your dreams or create time and even make a bit of room to have that happen, you are going to have to make some changes. And those changes could be how available you are. Now, this could tie into an aspect of your personality that needs to be liked or likes to be liked by everybody and likes to be portrayed as a very helpful, almost really you can actually connect with this. This pertains to an aspect of your personality that needs to be needed, and this is about you shattering that and knowing that has to come from the self. You are truly the only person who needs to like yourself. So when we make these changes or have to put the foot down in order to make these changes in our life and not be so readily available, others around us are not going to like that because they liked our accessibility. They liked that they could lift the phone anytime and we would be ready and available. So unfortunately what this will mean is that not everyone around you will like the changes. And so you're going to see that very soon. You're actually going to be told that you've changed or you've become very selfish or what's wrong with you. Or you could even be guilt tripped. Certain people don't take no for an answer, especially when they've become so used to relying on you for an energy supply. So it could be a rough week. Sometimes if you have to put those boundaries down this week, prepare for a backlash. It's not going to be smooth moving. But if you notice the cards, this is really you're following the call of your heart. You're following what needs to be done. So hang in there, be true to yourself, put those boundaries down this week and move ahead. Here is lot number 3. So the first card we have is the Tree and Let Them Go. Wow, that is powerful. Number 2 is Come Together. And number 3, the Guardian Angel card. Well, I'll begin with the Guardian Angel card. This is such a beautiful card, and it's all about your angels are always with you. No matter how alone you feel, you will always be loved and protected. And if you've asked for your angel for a sign, please know they are with you, they are looking after you and helping you. This can also be a grief card, a sadness, a loss, and just to know that you are loved and surrounded by spirit. The second aspect is love and support. The Come Together card is about asking and you shall receive. It means that there are loved ones around you that really are rooting for you and that love you. If this is a singles card, it's a lovely card. It's about not giving up on love and knowing that you will find love. The number 8 is all about infinity and soulmates. So a very powerful card, but a card to say that, you're not off your path. You're not behind on your story. Stop giving up on yourself and perhaps start rooting for yourself, so to speak. And the final card here is the Burning Tree, Let Them Go. This is a powerful card. This is about no going back. The minute you look at this card, you know that's it. This is the next chapter. There is no returning to that ex. There is no going back to that job. That friendship is finished. That relationship is over. Notice the appearance of a shooting star behind the tree. This is very much about stop giving up on hope. There are new opportunities coming into your life, but to begin a new chapter, you have to stop reading the old one. delete the text messages, hide away or put away or donate to charity all the gifts that were bestowed if you wish to. Any reminders that served from happier times, give thanks to them. And again, any mutual friends, etc., that serve no purpose, only for you to keep tabs on this person, it's time to let them go. Delete that social media links or phone numbers, and it's time to clear the path for a new hope or beginning. And this can also be trying to give your version of the events. You may have to accept you might come across as the bad guy here. You may come across very differently. And indeed, somebody's therapist knows all about you. It's about letting go and accepting that. And sometimes in life, when we fail or things go wrong, we are being redirected towards something better. And you need to know that failure is a part of life. It really is a part of building our character, analysing, what we should have done, what we can do better next time, but also what we learned from the experience as well. And a lot of this can be pushing ourselves too hard, expecting too much from ourselves, or absolutely having zero boundaries, not doing anything for ourselves, and ending up burnt out and lost. And the only solution is to abandon ship. So be gentle to yourself with these cards. All these cards are about receiving love, getting support at this time, and a new beginning and a new chapter coming. It always reminds me of the Tower card in the tarot, because the Tower card is about destruction. It's about everything being cleared out of your way. But that card for me always resembles, after the Tower there is hope, there is new beginnings, there's rebuilding. So know that the burning tree here is almost about a spiritual cleanse, a complete shift in your life to a new way of thinking, a perspective, and allowing the flames to burn in you one more time. Sometimes you have to burn the whole thing down to feel that spark once more and allow it to ignite again. Have a great week. Feel free to like and subscribe for more weekly mystery spreads.